Hey everyone, Shebham here and welcome to the third and final part of our Battle of Los Angeles here with Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Tonight we crown our first ever Pro Wrestling Guerrilla champion. And here we go then, straight into our first semi-final of the evening. Jeff Cobb versus Adam Cole. The winner of this one will get a place in the main event this evening as part of that fatal four-way elimination match to crown the first Pro Wrestling Guerrilla champion. Jeff Cobb, of course, earned his place here twice. Of course, defeated Cesaro on night one and then defended his spot last night when he took on Kevin Owens. Adam Cole, of course, dominated Johnny Gargano yesterday as well, making his way here to the semi-finals. There's a pin early on by Cobb, not even enough for a one count. Be interesting to see here as well whether Kevin Owens is spotted again. He must be a little bit embarrassed after his escapades this weekend, of course, being counted out in record time against El Generico. And then having his opportunity yesterday against Cobb, and Cobb dominating him, really. As Adam Cole fighting free with the elbows. Give for a forearm, but Cobb fights back for a forearm of his own, and an elbow to the head there by Adam Cole, and now catches Cobb with the neckbreaker. And now Adam Cole mounting the grounded Jeff Cobb, ground and pound style with the rights and lefts, and Adam Cole in control now, but he needs to take full advantage. We know how dangerous Jeff Cobb can be. And benefit for him, really, he is the only person so far to have wrestled and won 2 matches. So, yeah, he's laughing. He's got the momentum built now, and he might be able to use that momentum to his advantage here this evening. But so far, it's Adam Cole in firm control. Nice bit of rhyming there. Well done. Cole now brings Cobb back up to his feet. Into the corner and follows up with a running forearm, but accidentally took the referee out in the process. It's not going to be beneficial. So we've got 4 semi-final matches for you this evening. We've got, of course, this one. Next up, we've got Aleister Black versus Fenix. Ricochet versus Will Ospreay, and then Kenny Omega one-on-one against El Generico. Also tonight, we'll have a Tag Team Championship match. DIY will defend against the Kings of Wrestling, Cesaro and Cassius Ohno. Cobb sending Adam Cole into the corner. Big chop, but Cole fighting back with a boot in the face, a right hand in the guts. Adam Cole now taking Cobb up, dropped him into the brainbuster on the knee. That's how he defeated Johnny Gargano, remember. Does go for the pin, but he's left it a bit long here. Yeah, only enough for a 2 count. I thought you might have had to go for that a bit quicker, to be honest, but Cole dropping Cobb, and then big shining wizard right to the face. Pin 1, 2, only a 2 count. Adam Cole can't believe it. He thought he had the match won there. Adam Cole now reverse chin lock. Really just slowing the pace of the match down. Cole now sending Cobb into the ropes, ducks underneath. Nice back elbow. Adam Cole dragging Jeff Cobb back center of the ring. Well, actually close to the ropes as he goes straight into the pin. Feet up on the ropes. Referee did not see, but it wasn't enough. Adam Cole now dragging Jeff Cobb across the ring. Draping him across that middle rope. And dropping a knee into the center of the back of Adam Cole. And Cole is in charge here. I really thought that Jeff Cobb was going to dominate this based on his performances so far. Adam Cole heading to the top, but He's been very slow about giving Jeff Cobb an opportunity to recuperate, but he did not take it. And that massive splash by Adam Cole. There's the pin once again on Jeff Cobb. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Adam Cole bringing Cobb back up to his feet, but Cobb fighting free. There's the arm breaker. Now Cobb stalking Adam Cole. Cole has dominated this match. And Cobb now out of nowhere touring the islands. There's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Adam Cole kicks out as well. What a start to this Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Night 3 of the Battle Los Angeles. 2 guys at the top of their game. Jeff Cobb, quick roll up on Adam Cole. 1, 2. Only a 2 count once again. You see both guys struggling to get back up to their feet. It's been a long match so far. Cobb now Rainmaker clothesline. Wow. Taking the head of Adam Cole off as Cole fighting back with a jawbreaker. Boot in the gut. Up he goes into the brainbuster, onto the knee. Drops straight into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Adam Cole makes his way through to tonight's final to fight for the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Championship. Wow. Well done, Adam Cole. I really, on paper, before this match, I was convinced it was going to be Jeff Cobb, but it's Adam Cole who makes his way through to the finals. Bit of a shame, actually. I was very impressed with Jeff Cobb tonight. Very, very impressed. Well, I've been not tonight maybe, but I've been very impressed with him the last 2 nights. Tonight he was a bit quiet, really. Maybe the extra match yesterday maybe tired him out a bit. We saw probably the same thing with Gargano, didn't we, really? Think about it. Gargano had a match on night 1. Night 2, he really struggled. Got hammered by Adam Cole. Jeff Cobb had a match on night 1, match on night 2. Came to his match on night 3, and he struggled. He had a few big opportunities. That Tour of the Islands was the most obvious option he had to win the match, but Adam Cole showed great resilience to kick out. And Adam Cole, we will see you again in action later on this evening in that fatal 4-way elimination to become the first Pro Wrestling Guerrilla champion. And here is our second match of the evening. This will decide the second person in tonight's final to crown our first PWG champion. Of course, Fenix defeated one of the best high flyers in the world, Pac, to get here. But Aleister Black, more interestingly, defeated Pentagon Jr. So he's taken out one half of the Lucha Brothers. Now looking to try and take out the second half as well. It's not been the best weekend for the Lucha Brothers. Losing out in the Tag Team Championship match. Pentagon being eliminated very first in that match. Pentagon also getting eliminated in the first round of this tournament to Aleister Black as well. It's not been a great weekend for Pentagon at all, but Fenix looking to try and bring the weekend back up to a high for the Lucha Brothers. If Fenix can walk away here Pro Wrestling Guerrilla champion, I'm sure he'll be very happy. Nice hip top there in Aleister Black. I realise that I'm struggling to get the correct words out of my mouth at this point in time. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm bloody tired. I don't know what it is. I really want to get this video recorded tonight. That's really the problem now with the big schedule of wrestling content. I can't really have many nights off now, and yeah, I'm struggling. I'm knackered. Nice heel kick there by Aleister Black to Fenix. Black now dropping a boot right in the gut of Fenix. Drops into the pin pretty early in the match. Only a 1 count. It's not enough to win the match yet. Fenix the boot in the gut, then into a drop kick. Brings Black back up, but Black now with the jawbreaker. Fenix now taking Aleister Black down, rolls him up into a single leg Boston Crab. Is this going to be enough for a tap out? I don't think no. Aleister Black able to break free. Using his leg strength. We know how good Aleister Black is with his legs. Of course, former kickboxer. Oh, completely misses Fenix with that kick though. Gets the second one. Fenix springs up to the middle rope and pops off with a Hurricanrana on Aleister Black. Then drops into the pin. One. No, not even a 1 count, really. I don't think the ref's mat. I don't think the ref's hand even hit the mat once. I am really struggling to get the correct words out today, aren't I? My brain not work no more. Fenix, nice standing moonsault. Fenix bringing Black back up. Black now sending Fenix over the top. Forearm to the face. Now Aleister Black joining Fenix on the apron. And drops him with a backdrop right on the hardest part of the ring. As I've said many times before, that is steel framework around the outside of the ring. It is the most painful part to land on. Black slides back in the ring, as does Fenix. Fenix sending Black to the outside. Now Fenix just staring Black down rather than actually do anything. That's a bit of a weird glitchy thing on this game every now and again, but out of nowhere, the sick flip pile driver, the Canadian Destroyer. But Aleister Black is able to kick out just. There wasn't a lot behind that kick out, was there? Fenix now back up on his feet and dropping his boot on the back of the arm of Aleister Black. Standing shooting star press. Fenix now slamming the arm of Aleister Black into the mat. Dragging Black middle. Before hitting him with the over-the-top cutter. Aleister Black pushing Fenix away. Fenix now front chancery, tripping Black over, and well, there he is with the leg breaker. Interesting maneuver. Like I've said before, it's a clever one as well to try and work down the legs of someone who used them so much for his arsenal. To be able to take out the legs of Aleister Black removes the power behind the Black mass and so forth. There's a normal light suplex hit by Fenix on Aleister Black. Only enough for the 2 count, but Fenix pops straight back up to his feet. Black is struggling here. Fenix with the over-the-top cutter once again. Stalking the grounded Aleister Black. Fenix once again. Canadian Destroyer. The Mexican Destroyer. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Fenix is also going through to tonight's main event to fight it out for the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Championship alongside Adam Cole. I'm surprised again, you know. I really thought first 2 matches, Jeff Cobb and Aleister Black were the men. I really do, and so far I've got both wrong. So, I also thought it was going to be Ospreay and Omega, so it looks like Ricochet and Generico, based on my current ability to get things correct, eh? Great win here, though, for Fenix. Pentagon's had a terrible time this weekend, but Fenix is 1 victory away from becoming Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Champion. Aleister Black will have to wait for another opportunity to try and get his hands on the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Championship. Fenix is victorious, and we'll see him once again later on tonight in our main event. And here we go, then, our next match of the evening. Will Ospreay defeated Bandito, and Ricochet defeated Walter, and the 2 of them now come together once again, and one of them will join up with Fenix and Adam Cole in tonight's main event to fight for the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Championship. Just another drop in the ocean of fantastic matches we've had this weekend, and these 2 are just amazing together, aren't they? They're a match made of heaven in these sort of matches. And I'm sure we'll see a lot more of it moving forward as well. Ricochet sending Ospreay into the corner. Looking for that cutter. Is Ricochet, forgive me if I'm wrong here with my Pro Wrestling Guerrilla knowledge, is Ricochet the only man to win the Battle of Los Angeles twice in real life. Am I correct in saying that? I'm sure there'll be someone out there that will know the answer to that. I feel like that might be the case. Ricochet pushing Ospreay away. Ospreay just slapping the advancing foot of Ricochet before hitting him with the uppercuts. Nice duck underneath by Ospreay, then into that standing Spanish fly style crossbody fall away slam. It was just everything, wasn't it? It was a bit of everything. Nice hurricane out by Ricochet, and all of a sudden we're just struggling to keep up with the speed now. Clubbing blow to the back of the head by Ricochet, and Ospreay catches him with a German suplex. And a nice 1916? Or is it a 1917? It's not a 1918, is it? I can't remember. It's one of those ones. And it is Ospreay in control at this point in time, hooking the legs of Ricochet into that improvised cloverleaf submission. It's a good version of the cloverleaf because normally when you hold a cloverleaf, you sort of have to squat in position, and it does affect your legs as well as damaging their back. So to improvise the cloverleaf like that, you're not actually putting the pressure on your own legs, meaning you can hold it for longer and maybe even apply some more pressure in that cloverleaf. Nice hurricanrana there by Ospreay once again. These two have been getting a bit mouthy recently on Twitter as well, haven't they, over the last week or so? I'm not sure how I feel about Ospreay, you know. I mean, he's a very talented individual. Very, very talented individual, but I don't know if he might have a little bit of an attitude problem. I'm not sure. I might be reading a bit too much in. The problem is, I get caught up sometimes. You look at people on Twitter and you think to yourself, oh, blah, blah, blah. You don't realise half the time these people on Twitter are playing their actual wrestling character. They're playing a heel, they're playing a face, they're playing you, essentially, as Ospreay now, there's that flipping DDT. There's the pin. 1, 2, and Ricochet able to kick out. Ospreay can't believe it. He's telling the referee that should have been a free. Ospreay bringing Ricochet back up to his feet. Against the ropes. Now comes back with a springboard cutter as well. Ospreay once again drops into the pin. Is it going to be enough this time? 1, 2, and 3 it is. Will Ospreay making short work of Ricochet here to make his way through to our main event of the evening. Adam Cole, Fenix, and Will Ospreay. And we need to add one more to that list, but that is looking like a cracking main event to fight for this PWG Championship, isn't it? A cracking main event. And we're going to add either Kenny Omega or El Generico to that as well, which is going to be even more insane. And there was the springboard cutter by Will Ospreay to get the victory. And Will Ospreay, 2 great wins for him. Defeating both Bandido and Ricochet now. Showcasing that Will Ospreay is the best cruiserweight in the world at this point in time. But will he be the best heavyweight in PWG? We'll find out later on this evening. And here we go then, the final semi-final, if that makes sense. We've got Kenny Omega and we have got El Generico. Both men had relatively quick victories, didn't they, really? Generico got a very quick victory against Kevin Owens when he essentially assaulted him on the outside and left Kevin Owens to be counted out. And Kenny Omega got a very quick victory against Zack Sabre Jr. when Zack offered a handshake and slapped Kenny before the match. As soon as the match began, Kenny just picked up a hit with a one-wing angel and won the match. So both these guys should be fresh as a daisy, really. As Omega dropping a knee right in the spine of Generico. Then up into that sit-out powerbomb. You'll be seeing a lot of both of these guys, hopefully, in this universe mode. Generico will be working PWG, Ring of Honor. Potentially Lucha Underground as well. You know, he's a luchador, why not? Kenny Omega, though, on the other hand, will be working AEW. He's not going to work a lot of PWG, just I think some of the bigger matches, some of the bigger shows for PWG. He'll be working AEW, of course. He'll be working New Japan. And we might see him in the likes of Ring of Honor as well. I'm not sure about Impact. I don't think we'll ever see him in Impact, I don't think. But, you know, it is what it is. Omega locking in the reverse chin lock here on El Generico. Generico being grounded. Omega just slowing the pace of the match down and keeping Generico down. Boot to the back before now deadlifting Generico up into a gut wrench sit out powerbomb. Keeps it for the pin. Going in for a 1 count. Now we're not going to go straight into our main event. We are going to have one match in between to allow either of these two men to have a bit of a rest. So we will have that match, as I mentioned earlier on, as DIY make their first Tag Team Championship defense against the Kings of Wrestling, Cesaro and Cassius Ono. There's the pin. Ready for a 1 count. A boot in the spine there by Generico, bringing Omega back up, and Omega just shoulder blocking Generico, who rolls to the outside as Omega taunting the crowd, let him know he's in control. Nice forearm taking Generico down. Omega now bringing Generico back up to his feet. Generico playing possum, sending Omega back into the ring. Went for the boot in the gut, but Omega rolled out the way. Generico gets caught with a right hand in the gut and now catches Omega with a snap suplex. A big boot to the chest, followed up by the elbow as well. Generico now bringing Omega back up into a Blue Thunder bomb, but it does not bridge for the pin. That's interesting. Slamming the arm of Omega into the mat as well. I wonder who has created this Generico core has given him his brainbuster onto the top turnbuckle as a finisher. I wonder if we'll get a chance to see that as Kenny Omega stalking. Generico takes him up. Hooks in. One wing angel by Kenny Omega. Referee slow to get down, but there's the 1. There's the 2. There is not the 3, though. Generico showing great resilience to kick out. And this match continues on. Omega bringing Generico back up to his feet. There's a clothesline followed by a second. Nice super kick. Super kick party. And again, up on the shoulders. Oh, that's my favourite. There we go. Oh, the electric chair. Capture German bridging. But still only enough for a 2. Wow. I really thought that was going to be enough. And Generico's back up on his feet in control. How on earth has this happened? Generico sending Omega into the corner. Generico now stalking the grounded Omega. Diving through the middle and bottom ropes into the tornado DDT onto the wooden floor. No matting out there. That was pure skull into wood. Generico sending Omega back into the ring once again. Dragging him towards the ropes, and Generico looking to get a little bit of a cheeky bonus here. Feet up on the ropes is not enough, but it was close. Very, very close. Omega sending Generico into the corner. Generico now onto the top. And what is Omega going for? I do not like this move. I really don't on this game. The super duper stupid plex to the outside. It's... ugh, I don't like it. But it's a big, big move. A high impact maneuver and damage taken from both men, really. Omega now Russian leg sweep into the barricade with Generico. And it is Omega who's very much looking in control of the match at this point in time. Looking to get his position in our main event here this evening. Omega drops into the pin for the 1, the 2. Just the 2. Omega can't believe it. Hands on hips. He thought he had the match won. Stomping right in the face of Generico. Went for a lion salt. Generico able to avoid it. Now has Omega grounded middle of the ring. Dropping an elbow into the inside of the thigh. And now into the reverse chin lock. Just slowing the pace of the match down and trying to get a breather, while also trying to remove as much oxygen as possible from the body of Kenny Omega. Generico firmly in control at this point in time, but has he got enough to finish Omega off? Omega's dominated so far throughout this match. Generico, there is the T-bone into the corner. Into a pin. 1, 2. Only enough for a 2 count. Generico can't believe it. The crowd can't believe it. Generico once again sending Omega into the corner. I think he was looking for a haluva kick, but Omega caught him with a knee in the face. Then catches him, takes him up high. Hooks the head, one wing angel for the second time in the match. Referee incredibly slowed down, but I don't think it's going to matter, as there is the freak out. What a match. What a freaking match between two absolute fantastic legends of PWG. And there we go. Kenny Omega makes up our final 4 for our main event. Adam Cole, Fenix, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega. One of those 4 men will be our first PWG champion. Which one will it be? We'll find out later on, but first, Tag Team Championships. Here we go in the first championship defense for the PWG Tag Team Championships and for the champions DIY. Of course, won it on part 1 of our Battle Los Angeles pay-per-view. They defeated the Bucks, Red Dragon and the Lucha Brothers in a fatal 4-way elimination tag team match. And now they defend against the team who were very prevalent on the independent scene before Cesaro joined up with WWE. And of course, Cassius Ohno joining him up as well. And a team that I think we'll see a lot more of in our universe mode as well. Not quite sure what the future holds for Sheamus. Both Cesaro and Ohno are 2 men that are being booked up heavily by a lot of other companies. Sheamus, I'm not quite sure where he sits at this point in time. I'm sure he'll get some work with Progress though. The referee then holds the Tag Team Championships up. Coming from Excalibur's mouth himself, the worst looking Tag Team Championships in the history of wrestling. That's from Excalibur's own mouth, that was. The bell goes and we are underway. Tornado Tag Team Championship match. DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano making their first championship defense against Cassius Ohno and Cesaro of the Kings of Wrestling. So it should be an interesting match, this one. It's DIY are in control at this point in time. Of course, they do have the momentum because they have won a tag team match already in this universe mode. Whereas Ohno's yet to wrestle in this universe mode. And Cesaro's sitting at 1 loss from 1 with that first round match against Jeff Cobb in the Battle of Los Angeles tournament. At this point in time, it is DIY of dominating the opening parts of the match until Ohno just took Gargano down there. Gargano there with the jawbreaker and a running forearm, putting DIY firmly in control of this match once again. So don't forget, we've still got the main event straight after this match. The fatal 4-way elimination. Adam Cole, Fenix, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega crowning our first PWG champion. Alongside our tag team champions, who we could have brand new tag team champions here tonight. Who knows? The belt's changing twice this weekend. It'd be crazy, wouldn't it, really? We will have a lot more like this as well. We will have, I think our next PWG event is due in a couple of weeks' time, and it is just a one-off show. After that, I think it's going to be a two-nighter. So we will have a lot of interesting stuff coming up for you. PWG is not going to be a weekly show, as we've discussed before. It is just going to be pay-per-views every couple of weeks, I think. But there'll be a lot of other wrestling content to keep you occupied in the meantime. Cesaro sending Tommaso Ciampa into the ropes and catching that big uppercut. Gargano came sprinting back in as he saw the pin, but Ciampa able to kick out from a 1. And Gargano also had a very difficult time in the Battle of Los Angeles, losing in a very quick time to Adam Cole. Cesaro now taking Ciampa up into a powerbomb as Ono taking down Gargano. Ono double clotheslines on Gargano. Another big clothesline as well. Ono now backs away into the corner. I think he might have been looking to try and maybe line up that discus big boot, but Gargano's just a bit too close to the corner, I think. Ono trying to get his way to a corner. He can't quite find one. Cesaro over the top with that roll through on Ciampa as Gargano now catches Ono with the Hurricanrana. Cesaro gets dropped with a drop toe hold by Ciampa, who then takes Cesaro up onto the shoulders. As Gargano dropping Ono face first in the gory special. A super kick as well on Ono. And DIY looking fantastic here at the moment. Spinning heel kick to the gut. As Ciampa takes Cesaro up. Project Ciampa on Cesaro by Tommaso Ciampa. And now stalking Ciampa as well. If Gargano can keep Ono down, then Ciampa could have this one done and dusted. There's the pin. Gargano has Ono locked up. And DIY successfully retain their tag team championships at the first ask against Kings of Wrestling. And what was a fairly simple match for them in the end, to be honest. A very easy match for DIY. Be interesting to see who's going to be next to step up to DIY in the tag team championship division here in PWG. There was that Project Ciampa, followed up by that big implant buster, was it? I can't remember. I don't know what Ciampa calls it, to be honest with you. I can't remember now. That's what Awesome Kong called it anyway, the implant buster. Implant buster. And there we go then, victory and successfully retained championships for DIY at the first question. So they're going to keep hold of those for a couple of weeks at least now then, because that's the next show. I think every single show will have a tag team championship and a PWG championship match on, as they would do. And we know our tag team champions are DIY, but who is going to be the PWG champion? We're going to find out now. And here's what it's for then, the PWG Heavyweight Championship. Who's going to be the first one crowned as the champion? We've got Adam Cole, Fenix, Will Ospreay, and Kenny Omega. So Adam Cole then defeated Johnny Gargano pretty quickly, and then also defeated Jeff Cobb earlier this evening. We got Fenix, who has defeated both Pac and Aleister Black. Will Ospreay defeating Bandido and Ricochet, and Kenny Omega beating Zack Sabre Jr. and El Generico to get here. Remember, this is a fatal four-way elimination match. So, last man standing, really. We're not going to get a sneaky, cheeky winner like in a standard fatal four-way. To win this match, you're going to have to outlast everybody else. Easier said than done. Big boot in the chest there by Omega. Ospreay dropping Adam Cole with that 1916. Standing shooting star as well. Omega, nice sit out powerbomb there on Fenix. As Ospreay's had a fantastic weekend this weekend, he could be our first PWG champion. That'd be a big moment, that will be Will Ospreay. And I think it's a possibility of something that could happen as well with Ospreay over at PWG. Has he worked a lot of PWG recently? He seems to be concentrating a lot more on Japan now, of course. He's getting a lot of bookings over in Japan. But they only really see him as a junior heavyweight, don't they, really? I'm sure he'd love to be a bit further up the card. He has had a few opportunities, hasn't he, at the card? Is he in the G1? Am I making this stuff up, or is he in the G1 this year? I'm not sure. I feel like I might have seen his name in the G1 at some point. I was half tempting to put John Moxley in this tournament as well. But I didn't want to go over the top. He seems to be the most hyped man in wrestling at the moment, which I'm happy about because I was always a massive fan of Dean Ambrose when he first started. I was a fan of John Moxley before he joined WWE. In the good old Combat Zone wrestling days. So, yeah, it's pretty cool to see him getting this reaction now. It's disappointing the way that he was in WWE, and I don't think he can fully blame WWE for that because you're in control of yourself at some point, but he's got every opportunity now to show what he can do, and he's doing it fantastically well. So I was going to have him here, but of course he's going to be part of our New Japan Universe mode. He's going to be part of AEW. I'm a little bit tempted to maybe allow him to work a bit of Lucha Underground here and there just because of his hardcore nature. We'll have to see what happens. As Omega now taking Fenix up, we could have our first elimination pretty soon. One Wing Angel there by Omega on Fenix. 1, 2, and 3. And Rey Fenix is eliminated by Kenny Omega. We are down to our final 3. Adam Cole, Will Ospreay, and Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega! How did it end with Adam Cole and Omega? I don't think it did end badly, did it? Ooh, nice German suplex there. Was it more the Bucks and Marty Scurll, wasn't it, that eliminated Adam Cole from Bullet Club? Sorry, I should probably tell you what I'm thinking rather than just me sort of randomly putting a few words out there. You don't know what's going on in my mind, do you? Well, most people don't, to be honest with you. It's a right sort of a circus in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. So AJ was kicked out by Omega. And Adam Cole was kicked out by Marty and the Bucks, I'm pretty sure. It looks like Omega and Ospreay working together for a moment there at least against Adam Cole. Coming against the common enemy as Omega now powerbomb, jackknife powerbomb on the outside on that wood on Will Ospreay. And Ospreay no-sells it. God, Jim Cornette will be turning in his grave. I know he's not deadlight, but you know. Adam Cole back up on his feet. And of course it is no countouts, no disqualifications in this match. However, pins and submissions must take place inside the ring. Gonna try and get some sort of control in this match. Ospreay pinging Omega's face off of the ring post now. Into the ring he goes. Ospreay following it up, but going quite slow. He's giving Omega an opportunity to recuperate here a bit as Ospreay dropping an elbow. I'll tell you what, when you see someone like Will Ospreay go up to the top rope, you do not expect an elbow drop, do you? Nice running Hurricanrana taking down Adam Cole. And Ospreay really proving himself here, taking down both of... Probably I would say that Ospreay is the dark horse in this one, to be honest. Oh, what a deadlift German that was by... It's not really deadlift, is it? But what a German that was by Kenny Omega, who now takes Adam Cole up. Hook in the... No, he's going... Captured German from electric chair. But Cole was too close to the ropes. Omega now dragging Cole away from the ropes. Now deadlifting him up into the sit-out powerbomb. Omega dropping a boot right in the back of Adam Cole before just raking his feet across the face of Cole. Ospreay back into the ring. Ospreay, nice Hurricanrana taking down Omega. Ospreay now just dropping onto the leg of Omega. Again, taking out the roots of Omega might be a very good idea. Needs a lot of leg strength to hit that one wing angel on you, doesn't he? So if you can damage the leg, he won't be able to use that maneuver. Oh, I'll take it back. Oh no, because Ospreay able to reverse his way out of that one wing angel attempt into a Hurricanrana. Ospreay now draping Adam Cole across, but Omega catches him now. Adam Cole dropping Ospreay with the backdrop. Omega sending Cole crashing to the outside as well. And we are back to craziness. Cole blocking off the chop, spinning Omega round into a backdrop, high angle backdrop. Back of the neck and back of the head slamming into the wood on the floor. Adam Cole bringing Omega back up to his feet. Slamming Omega face first into the mat. Adam Cole now slamming the face of Omega into the ring steps as well. Ospreay looks to follow out and get involved. Ospreay's had a nice little break on the other side. Oh, what a boot to the side of the head there by Adam Cole on Omega. And now nice head scissors takedown once again by Will Ospreay. Boot across the chest, then into that Hurricanrana. And Ospreay is showing some great ability and resilience here tonight. Oh, what a kick. Catching Omega right in the cheekbone. And now Ospreay just spearing Omega into the barricade. Back of the head first into that wooden floor as well, but Adam Cole catching Ospreay now. Into the ring he goes. It's a good chance here for Omega just to sit here and rest here now. Nice right hand by Ospreay, taking Adam Cole up and drops him in that 1960. Now backs away into the corner. Omega slides back in. Oh, and just slapping Ospreay, I think, was trying to line up for that flipping DDT. Oh, attempted ripcord knee there. Oh, and a super kick into a straightjacket German by Adam Cole. 1, 2, and 3. Wow, what a elimination that was. Super kick to the knee. Adam Cole follows up with a Shining Wizard. Straight into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Omega kicked out. Omega's back up now. There's the arm breaker. Sending Adam Cole into the corner. Looking for that running knee strike. Adam Cole avoided it. And a bicycle kick. Hit with a bicycle. It was the bicycle. Adam Cole dropping into the pin. 1, 2. Oh. Omega once again kicking out. Omega wearing that crimson mask. Adam Cole bringing Omega back up. Catches him with that strong right hand in the gut. Adam Cole now dropping Omega. And you see Cole now struggling to get back up to his feet as well. The match taking its toll on everyone now. Omega with that right hand in the gut. Takes Adam Cole up, and Omega looking at the Styles Clash. Omega hits the Styles Clash. A boot to the spine of Adam Cole. Dropping a boot right in the back of the arm of Cole as well. Omega now bringing Cole back up to his feet. There's a clothesline. A second. Into a super kick. Super kick party. The right hand before taking Adam Cole up on his shoulders. Throws him up. Capture German. Rolls up into the pin for the 1, the 2, and the 3. And your first PWG World Champion in this universe mode is going to be Kenny Omega. Wow. Did Kenny get all 3? No, he didn't get all 3 eliminations, did he? Adam Cole eliminated Ospreay. Boom, there was that first catch of German, but too close to the ropes. That was the attempt at a one-wing angel on Ospreay, which was reversed. And this was straight after Adam Cole had got the elimination after Ospreay. We thought he was going to get Omega straight away. Look at that bicycle kick. The bicycle kick. Again, almost enough straight away for the victory, but again, only a 2 count. And Kenny Omega showing fantastic resilience to come back and win the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Heavyweight Championship. There we go. The Battle of Los Angeles is done. DIY are your tag team champions. Kenny Omega is your PWG World Champion. And it is such a strong start, not just for this universe mode, but for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this Battle of Los Angeles weekend. We'll be back in a couple of weeks' time for our next PWG pay-per-view. But next weekend, I believe, we're going over to Combat Zone Wrestling for the Best of the Best tournament. We'll also got some more stuff going on for you as well. Also, AEW's All In will be next weekend as well. And, of course, you've got a full week of TV shows this week as well, which I believe is Impact on Monday, Ring of Honor on Tuesday, Wednesday night Dynamite for AEW on Wednesday. We've got New Japan on Thursday, Lucha Underground on Friday, and we're rocking the pay-per-views all weekend. Of course, if you enjoyed this, please do hit a like. And of course, if you want to see some more, then hit that subscribe button as well. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you very, very soon for some more PWG and some more of the WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. Bye.